This is what I look like right now. But 2 months ago, things were different. 2 months ago, I was fat and obese. I was unhappy with the way I looked. But then I did something about it. My name is Pratham Soni, and today I'm gonna talk about my 2 month fat loss journey. This is what I looked like 2 months ago, that is mid October. I was uncomfortable in my own body, and as you can see, my stomach is just gone out of proportion. At that time, I was low on energy, I felt insecure, and I was very lazy. I was 65 kgs only, but my fat percentage was very high. My muscle mass was almost nil. That's because of a few injuries, but that's a separate topic. Here are another few pictures, and you can see clearly that I am not happy. It just wasn't feeling right, and I decided to change something about it. At one point, it just hit me because I no longer wanted to look in the mirrors. I was avoiding wearing fitted clothes. I used to wear oversized t-shirts to just cover my belly fat. I couldn't see myself, and it just didn't feel right. It wasn't me, considering that I am an athlete. It just didn't feel right. Plus, scrolling on Instagram makes you more insecure, seeing all these people with amazing bodies, and you're just there like, it didn't make sense. Diet was a very important part of this journey. By diet, I don't mean just eating specific things. There was a lot of flexibility, but some things were no. First, I cut off sugar. So no desserts, nothing that caused this in the first place. And secondly, no junk food, no chips, lays, nothing of that sort. Other than that, I also gave up maida because I was in a hurry to transform. So I used to have high protein meals. There was a lot of chicken, eggs, and not a lot of carbs. I cut down on my carbs so that I lower my fat percentage and increase the muscle mass. I was on a calorie deficit. I ate only 2 meals, that's lunch and dinner. And in the evening, I would take a protein shake after workout and plus a few fruits. Any fruits you want, it doesn't matter. One can also choose to just reduce eating sugar and junk food rather than completely eliminating them. But I'm a little extreme and I really wanted to transform, so I cut it out completely. Every meal was homemade, so there was nothing fancy about it. Basic chicken tikkas, some sorted vegetables, salads, eggs. That's basically it. My training split was push, pull, legs. I used to train 6 days a week, maybe a little extreme, but that's what I did. I used to train abs 4 times a week, that is on push and pull. On leg days, I don't train abs because you engage your core a lot, and I think that wasn't necessary. I was in a rush, but I didn't want to injure myself. So 4 days a week, I would train abs. The ab workouts were a little intense. I used to do 150 crunches, 150 leg raises, planks, and whatnot. 4 exercises per day, targeting different parts of your body and with high intensity. So basically 150 crunches, 150 leg raises, and 1 minute boat holds. That's basically it. For cardio, I used to complete 10k steps per day, either in the gym or maybe go on a walk, a run, whatever I could do. In the gym, there's cycling, elliptical, staircase, whatever you want to do. Every night, I used to go out for a walk with my friends and I would complete my 10k steps so that I burn a little more fat. In this intense 2 month transformation, recovery was very important. I was on my multivitamins, sleep was very nice, and I used to take steam baths either in my building pool or in the gym. It really relaxes your body and I used to feel better about myself. You can also try deep tissue massage if it suits you. That also really helps. On Sundays, sometimes I went for a swim just to relax and enjoy the water. That feels amazing. There were a few vitamins that were very essential and I used to take them daily, including omega-3s, magnesium, D3, K2, calcium, and a few different things too that were essential. I cut off creatine completely because I used to take 3 grams per day, and that used to retain a lot of water in my body, and that wasn't optimal for losing weight. So if you take creatine, I suggest you to not take it for a few months. Now, my struggles, sometimes I wasn't motivated to go to the gym. I used to feel very lazy. There were a lot of cravings that I want to eat this, eat that. I have a sugar tooth, but I really controlled myself. And it's more important that you push yourself on those days because those are the days that actually count. I didn't miss a single workout for a month and a half, and then there were a few slips, but I was very dedicated to get abs and I would have done anything for it. Still, I may have munched on a few Lay's packets, but I didn't overdo it. I remembered the dream and worked towards it. It changed my mindset completely and I became more disciplined, more confident, more courageous. Everything just felt great. I don't feel like skipping gym anymore, and I also wear tight t-shirts and it just feels like myself. Something changed in me 2 months ago that made me do this, and I'm just glad that happened. This is a comparison between me 2 months ago and me right now. you can clearly see the difference. You can see how happy I am with this amazing physique. Over here, everything went wrong. Mental health, insecurities, laziness, everything went wrong. And over here, I just feel like a different human being. I would just hope that you achieve this once in a lifetime and you feel amazing about yourself. This 2 months of discipline and consistency makes you go from this to this. If I can do it, you can do it too. Thank you so much for watching my video. Comment start if you're starting your fitness journey. Subscribe to my channel and follow for more such content. Stay tuned because I'm going to take up a new challenge. Bye bye.